So in my 5 years of being a life coach, personally working with helping people find their own inner compass and guidance and learning to listen to themselves again, following self-fulfillment instead of self-improvement, I've noticed 4 commonalities, 4 specific things in people that are suffering depression. Number 1, people with depression have never told their full story. They believe that their story is not important. They believe that their journey is not as difficult as anyone else's. I find when I ask people to describe their life to me, that in itself is a big relief. Sometimes all a person needs is a compassionate witness, and their self-growth, self-worth, self-esteem, self-fulfillment goes right up immediately. The second thing that I found in depressed people is foundational beliefs about themselves that are still affecting their lives today. And once we touch on those foundational beliefs, something that for whatever reason they believe something about themselves that just wasn't true, that if we unlock that, the shift happens naturally inside of them and they realize that they believed this their whole lives and it wasn't true, and it changes their actions from that moment on. The third and the fourth thing seem to go together. Most depressed people don't know how to say no. They believe that they need to please everyone all the time. And in order to be liked, they have to go along. I train them and teach them, and we practice together how to say no and how to live with the consequences of that. And their lives change dramatically. The fourth thing that goes along with not saying no is just going along, not having an opinion, going with the flow. It seems easy at the time, but once we work through it, they realize how stressful and how energy draining it is to not have an opinion, to not stand up for yourself, and to not take the lead in your own life. So I was curious if there was a way that I could apply my life coaching tools that I practice and apply them specifically to these 4 common traits in depressed people. I put together an interview sheet and I interviewed 20 people, and from those interviews, from the coaching that I've done, and from my own experience, I developed a workbook.